Yo guys, how y'all doing? So, I just woke up after grinding like 12 hours straight of ZZZ, and I wanted to make a first impression video because I feel like the game is getting unnecessary hate, and it's actually quite good. So, if you guys want to hear more about it, let's just get into it, shall we? So, the thing is the following: the game, A, has a fun enough combat, has a fulfilling enough combat. Oh, yeah, and take this in consideration. I'm level 21, okay? So I finished the first chapter basically. I already did the Hollow Zero. I didn't do the shield defense, and I didn't play the game on any CBT before, okay? So, what is the problem that most people complain about? The TVs, let's be honest, right? After playing the game, after grinding a lot, I gotta say, on the beginning of the game, there is a shitload of TVs and an unnecessary amount of TVs. That being said, it's clear already if you played it enough, if you did grind beyond level 20, that the TVs do lower a lot in quantity after the first chapter. Okay, mostly outside of the story because you don't really interact with them a lot, just like in one end game mode, right? So if you complain about the TVs, if the TVs is your main problem with the game, give it a shot. Grind it for like a day, play it like 20 hours throughout a week or two, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy the game. And if you don't, just quit it. I mean, it's a free to play game. You don't have to invest more if the game just isn't fulfilling enough to you. But I'm gonna be honest, give the game a fair shot. It's worth it. Okay? Oh, another thing that I forgot to say. I don't have any relations with Hoyo. I don't have sunken cost fallacy with Hoyo. If anything, I have some sunken cost fallacy with Wuthering Waves because I've played like say this every fucking video, and if people watch every video of mine, they're probably bored that I'm saying this. But I've played 10 hours of Genshin and I quit. HSR, I don't even play it. I just watch streamers playing it like I'm watching an anime with a streamer. Okay, I don't play Honkin' Impact Third. I don't play their other gacha games. ZZZ is my first gacha game from Hoyo, so I don't have any agenda, any hidden interest, anything to promote ZZZ. Okay, if anything, it would be from my interest to throw ZZZ under the bus because I have already a lot more hours in Wuthering Waves, right? So I'm truly being honest here. Okay, ZZZ is fun. Okay, maybe it isn't as challenging as Wuwa, and to be honest, I don't think anyone in the game, not even the streamers, are far enough into the game to be able to tell you that if the game is or not challenging enough. I agree that the start is a lot easier than Wuthering Waves, but if you truly think about it, Wuthering Waves start was also fucking easy. Let's just be honest, okay? No need to lie over here. The first the story quest in general, like the first four chapters, or even the first six, they're brain dead easy. Let's just be honest. You don't have to do anything. You just do auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, E, Q. Auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, E, Ute. So let's not be elitist here and say the Wuthering Waves is a lot harder on general content, right? The tower, maybe it's harder. The holograms for sure are hard, but that's it. Let's just be honest. And again, we fought the holograms super underleveled. If you guys did difficulty 6, difficulty 5, or at least difficulty 4 on the first weeks of the game, you were on the underleveled. Let's not fake it like the game was hard. We were just 20 to 30 levels behind the boss levels, okay? That isn't difficulty, that is being dumb and playing an underlevel challenge just because you want to pretend like you're hardcore, okay? Honestly here, honesty, okay? That being said, Wuthering Waves is fun, is harder, but Wuthering Waves, ZZZ is fun enough, and I won't say hard enough because I really haven't gotten there, but it is at least fun enough and engaging enough. The sound design, the visual design, the parry system, the characters mechanics, all of them have their unique bar that you have to manage. So Ellen has their ice shards, Grace has her grenades. So basically, all of the characters have their unique feeling to it. I'm even risk to say the characters feel more unique than the Wuthering Waves characters, even though the Wuthering Waves combat seems a lot more intricate in general. I would say the character side on ZZZ is more intricate. The problem with ZZZ now is that the mobs are kind of badge. They're kind of standing still, just doing one or two combo sequences, while the Wuthering Waves bosses are just, not only bosses, the mobs as well, are just more aggressive. Plain simple. Okay? So, we already talked about TVs, we talked about the combat, and now I'm going to talk about the visual feeling of the game, okay? A lot of people say, oh, ZZZ don't really have the visuals that I wanted. I wanted the characters to be more flashy. I want them to feel more unique, to have cooler designs. Listen, if you're coming from a fantasy background, if you're coming from Genshin, from Wuthering Waves, or man, from World of Warcraft, or any other huge fantasy game, Elden Ring, whatever, the designs on fantasy games will be always more intricate and more, guess what, fantastical, more creative, more out of the ordinary. Why? Because they live in another world with magic, with a lot of different things that you can imbue into the characters. And that's a thing that ZZZ can't do. Why? Because the game happens on a real world. They are in a city, they have cars, they have normal streetwear clothing. So you gotta understand that the characters will simply have a different vibe. It's not that they aren't as flashy, it's not that they aren't as intricate, it's not that they aren't as unique. You just gotta understand the characters have a different feeling to it. Being the design being rooted in a real world scenario, not real world, but you guys get what I mean, like a normal city scenario, having the urban style, the streetwear design, all of that, the retro slash futuristic approach, it will change a lot on how the characters are designed, on how they behave, on how they talk, and all of that. And you gotta get that inside your mind. The story isn't about being a hero that's going to save the world and you're amazing and you're the chosen one. No, the story is about literally two brothers that are doing they have a fucking video store and they do some works on the side, some like hidden illegal jobs on the side. They have a couple of friends and a couple clients that contract them, and you are just doing your job. It's literally a slice of life anime. Whether you like it or not, I like slice of life animes. I know it isn't for everyone. I know a lot of people just like their shonen, the usual shonen shit, just doing amazing fights, having a big bad villain to kill, and you're the main character that is the almighty, the chosen one. Listen, I get it. I enjoy it too. That being said, I also like something fresh, something new. And I feel like ZZZ is getting given an approach, especially design wise and story wise, that no other gacha games has done. No other gacha game tried to do a slice of life, chill anime vibe like that. I mean, a AAA one, okay? Let's not do the usual visual novels like gacha games that are simply like single A design studios, okay? I'm talking AAA, big design, big plans games, okay? So in that aspect, this is unique. The same way that the characters are unique in that sense. The world, the story, the combat isn't unique. They already have Honkai Impact Third. You already have Wuthering Waves if you want something more complex. So get that into your head. The combat isn't unique. And just because Hoyo is Hoyo, although I don't have any ties with the company, you gotta understand, just because they are the biggest, baddest company out there in the gacha space, they don't have to innovate every single time. They are doing more of a safe bet. Sure, they are risking on the storytelling, on the character's design, and that move away from fantasy. Okay, that being said, it's still a safe choice. It's still a safe bet from them. It is normal. AAA studios have been doing it for the past 20 years. I mean, when did a big AAA release a huge unique title? Assassin's Creed and fucking Call of Duty and FIFA are getting released every single year and everyone buys it. So Hoyo is just doing kind of that approach when we're talking combat. That being said, I am going to give the devs a little bit of hope and believe in what they said on the developer live stream, the 1.0 live stream, because they said they want to make it more intricate and harder and more unique with cooler mechanics and more challenging stuff as the time goes. their concept, their idea on creating a super easy game at the start and then making it progressively harder and harder and harder is the right approach considering the Hoyo fan base, because their fan base is a whole lot casual. I think no one can deny it. The Genshin fan base is casual, the HSR fan base is casual. Maybe the Honkai Packing 30 isn't, but let's be honest, who even plays Honkai Pack 30 nowadays, right? So you gotta understand that they planned it out, they mathed it out, and they made a spreadsheet, and they know that this is the most efficient path, taking into consideration their community. Because if you wanted something hardcore from the beginning, you would bet on Kuro Games, because PGR is already known as the hardcore gacha when we're talking combat, right? Because you have a more complex input input options. So Wu already had that expectancy coming from it. I don't know why people put ZZZ and Hoyo on such a pedestal, considering that their games and their community was always ultra casual. Of course, ZZZ was gonna start out being a super casual game. And listen, don't get me wrong. I also want the TVs to get removed and changed to instance exploration like HSR. At least that. I also want more challenging content. I also want mobs to be more active, to feel alive. That being said, I feel like the devs have laid out enough of a good foundation, like a super good foundation, to be honest, to be being low key here. Although a lot of you guys love to hate on the game and love to hate on Hoyo as well, the foundation of the game that's there, it's so good. It's so fun, bro. And it's so easy right now. That being said, it's going to I feel like it's going to scale really hard. I know Hoyo, I've heard it a lot. That Hoyo promised you guys the same thing on Genshin, that the game was going to start off easy and getting progressively harder and harder, and that never happened. And that's why I feel like I don't like Genshin, and why most people quit Genshin, although they still have a huge fan base. Don't get me wrong. So because of that, I know that a lot of people already have that their heart hurt by Hoyo because of that. That being said, it's a new team. It's 2024. It's a different year. They are seeing how Wuthering Waves is performing. So if they are indeed that amazing company that is the biggest, baddest one in gacha, in the whole gacha sphere, then I'm sure they are smart enough to watch out what is going on in the scenario, on why people like Elden Ring a lot. The Souls-like genre is popping off. The roguelike genre, Wuthering Waves popping off, being a little bit harder and more hardcore. Not in China, okay, but worldwide is going nuts. To be honest, considering it's not a Hoyo game and it was like really bugged out and not optimized on the first weeks. So considering that, Wuba did amazing. And I'm sure Hoyoverse devs and ZZZ devs are taking a look into it, and they are considering it when they're thinking on future patches of the game. So again, please, I know everyone loves to hate ZZZ. I know y'all are having a lot of fun typing ZZZ badge on Twitch. I know you guys don't want to give Hoyo another shot for the Hoyo haters out there. And from the Hoyo lovers, I know you guys already play like 4 different gachas from them, but the game doesn't demand you that much, to be honest. The game is fun. Whenever you get to the end game, it's gonna be kind of like HSR. We just log in, do like 10 minutes of daily and quit. And if you play 4 gachas, we're talking like less than an hour in total daily. So let's just be honest. It isn't like you don't have an hour to play those couple games and then do whatever you want with your life. Go IRL, go touch grass, go work and study, go play, I don't know, fighting games, whatever. If you don't have a single hour to play the games that you like, then just don't fucking play the games and go fix your life first. Like, what? How can you don't have a single hour? Okay, so enough ranting. I guess that's pretty much my first impression. The game is good. Try it out. Go at least beyond level 20. Like, finish the first chapter. Please give the game a fair shot. It deserves the fair shot. I'm being honest with you guys. The story, the sound design, the characters, the animations, the fact that the story is super chill. It is kind of a cliche Marvel funny style, and that sometimes does bother me, but it is what it is. So yeah, just fucking give the game a fair shot, just like we give Wuthering Waves a fair shot. I'm sure most of you guys had some problems on the first week of Wuthering Waves when the game wasn't that optimized and have some weird bugs. and you guys still gave it a fair chance, waited for the dev to fix it, and are still playing it. So just give the ZZZ the same approach, okay? Just give it the same opportunity. Let's just be fair here, sure? Okay, let's just be honest about the game. The TV's got a lot better. It is going to get even better on endgame and on future patches. The combat is fun enough, is engaging enough. It isn't hologram difficulty, but I'm sure they're going to increase it later on, okay? So, again, just give the fucking game a fair shot. It is worth it, right? So that's pretty much it for today. Sorry about the ranting, boys. If you guys are watching this video, by the way, it means I'm already live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/PePezins. I'm gonna change the fucking name whenever Twitch allows me. So it's PePe, like the frog, Zin, Zin, SS, right? Double S. And my YouTube, I mean, you're already on it. And I'm also live on YouTube. I do live streams on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Twitch. If you guys want to comment any other game that I should try, any other topic that I should cover, or your guys' opinions about whatever that I said here, I'm super willing to hear you guys and to talk about it. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.